So, this is, no, I haven't done one of these in a while, because I've now settled back in and decided to start the series again. Anyway, today's victim will be Limulus, I presume, because he said he was the Ashe in this game who got fed, and yet his team was failing miserably, and wondering what the fuck was going on. So, let's see what happens, shall we? Although, to be honest, I'm looking at this team comp, and already I'm going... either the meta has changed incredibly radically, or you are with a bunch of trolls. Because you have Teemo in the mid, who needs to be shot. Urgot top actually isn't as bad as most people think it is. I remember I was with someone a while back, actually ran a really mean Urgot top, purely because the passive's 10 foot. I thought it was 10% reduction in damage, it was 15. And a lot of people underestimate that, but support Malphite? Really? Okay. Moving swiftly on. Malphite is not guarding this entrance to the jungle. Teemo is not guarding this entrance to the jungle. Nothing is happening. What? I'm no AD carry, but I don't know with this start at all. Do you need a mana potion? Probably not. Do you need health potions? It depends. You don't exactly have sustain support, so I guess if you don't have lifesteal runes, you probably should have some method of sustain. But in normal cases, you start with Doran's Blade. It's like, I don't know. Has this been reduced in price or something? Moving swiftly on. I do apologize for the buzzing, which is why the next thing I'm buying with any donations that come my way is a new microphone. Right, but first things first. Probably should have bought a microphone before I bought an XSplit Premium, thinking about it. But there we go. No, wait, he's pushing the wave. What the fuck? I am confused. Well, at least he's warding. Oh, with his pre-ward. Right. Never mind. Nothing further needs to be said with regards to that. So, we're at this stage, and you are already at their turret. Generally a bad idea, considering neither of you have natural escape mechanisms. You have now already both lost control of vision of the brush. Bottom one hasn't changed, which is surprising, but still. You could stay in the brush and avoid loads of damage or retaliatory fire because it breaks vision, but it's like, why is none of you in the brush? Like, all you need to do is be versus a Blitzcrank and people automatically know what it means to control the brush, and yet it's just some people don't actually understand what it is that's happening. Like, all Malphite has to do is sit in the brush, and you would not be on 50% HP. Strange enough, so I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Mr. Yi is still trolling. Okay, fine. Moving swiftly on. You do outrange Varus, but the problem is right now you can't exactly abuse it because your support is doing nothing. I have no idea, given the new meta, whether this is even viable or not. But I have a feeling probably not, because there's no range. There's no reason to actually be afraid of either of you. It's just there's two of them and they can cut you to infinity and back. That brush is not warded. You want to face check it, you want to gain. Like, now you have control of the brush, which is fine. Right? You're now chasing them down. Which is a bit strange. It's almost as if you realize, like you're jumping in and out of it, as if you know you want the brush, but you just can't stay in it because of how vulnerable you are, which I can't blame you for, to be frank. Oh dear. This is why I'm accelerating this, because right now, this is the laning phase. Right now, support is not doing anything useful whatsoever. First thing back, you get Vampiric, which is fine, and then you have Boost, which is also okay, I guess. Although, do you really need the second mana potion? In all honesty, if you require mana potions as an ADC, I don't know what's happened, but I don't believe they have that big mana requirements. It's just don't spam it as hard. Although in your case, because it was being shoved to the turret, if I had a pinch, I could forgive it, but... I still don't think you need it. It's like in this situation, you still can't do anything. Because Malphite has no mana and 50% HP. To be fair though, Sona should be dying. Why is she not dying? She has Ignite, I am aware of this, but at the same time, given her health and she has no barrier, you easily could have just leapt on her, turned Q on and just kept hitting her. That was a kill right there, they just missed. Because at the end of it, right, Sona would be dead, you'd be on, what? It would still be 2v1 and you already missed a kill there. I don't even play ADCs and I would have taken this joke. I would have taken this risk. Sometimes it is very sad, but you do have to lead as AD. That is the shortest flag and drag I have seen in a long time. I'm actually gonna... What? I thought this shit happened only in Platinum, but... What the f... was that ever meant to interrupt? Never mind. Looks like retardation from Silver filters upwards, just like Trindaqueer. Right, then shit happened. You have a trinket, are you going to use it? No, but that's fine. You still got the kill there. You are here, right? Except then you flash backwards. I'm not sure why, honestly. My honest assessment was as soon as he jumped on you, I personally would have, just positioning wise, if he decides to tower dive this, which in my opinion was like okay idea, I would have flashed out to this side because it makes a Jarvan's ult work against him. His teammates are stuck on the other side, you could have just picked him off. And he's being hit by the turret, there's no way he can get out. Instead you ran the other way, and it's, well it works out in the end, but it could have worked out that he could have killed Malphite and he could have gotten away, but as it was, I guess it works out. It's just a small thing. He dives and he pays for it. Lee Sin is doing work. Malphite decides wards are for retards and decides to go build tank anyway. Okay. Could you have bought anything else with that? No, I didn't think so. Not a lot. Wow, what? You 1v1 the support and you lost. Oh, she has a sheen? What? What bullshit is this? Okay, I don't even want to know. ADC 1v1's the support and the support managed to win a that trade. One thing you can do is literally tell your support to just have vision control. It literally just involves standing there, but you have an ult, you didn't use it. I don't know why you didn't use it. It's like he engages on you. Why do you not smash him in the face? He's right there. And actually it might have saved you, strangely enough. At least it wouldn't have been an absolute surefire win for them. You just decided, well, he's going all in on me. He has a CC, Sona has a CC. I best try to run when it's probably not the best idea. It's one of these cases where you have to stand and fight because there's no other option. You got jumped on, that's your problem. At least try to salvage something from it. Whether you could or not, don't know. But, oh my god, Malphite, please. Ah, there we go. Much better. Why is your Q not on? Is it on? Why are you so slow? I can't tell. Hang on. That was a fine initiation, right? Your stutter sort of... Are you stutter stem correctly? I don't know. I have a feeling that you should actually be moving faster than this. Or it might just be Sona with her gittishness that allows her to go run away. I don't know. If I look at this again, my only critique, again, was... Use ult. That looks Varus down. Fine. And you keep hitting him. Now, I was going to question whether you could have used Wally to slow her down again. The answer was no, you couldn't. This is the thing with all replay. Sometimes the CDs don't work. So you got one. That's fine. Like, in my mind, I feel you should have been able to get both, but I know, for instance, Leslie is very much against getting tier 2 boots as well, until you have a first major item, but it's preference. Oh my god, it's the autism lane up top. It's normally at this stage of the game that you start pushing everything for Dear God, but she is again scaring the living daylights out of you. You don't have the luxury to take poke, because they will win, due to the fact they're both ranged. I mean, you could argue it's not your fault and you're waiting for your support to do something, but you are Ashe, and you have the ability to actually say, let's go in with your ultimate. So I don't know why you're not doing it. Like, if it came to who would win, close fight? Oh, that was better. That is an instance where I do not disagree with flashing forwards for the kill. Especially since they're both dead and you're unlikely to actually face a team fight. Now, why aren't you getting Drake? You want to get the turret. Okay, I'm still questioning that because I think Drake would have been a higher priority. I know they say turrets do not respawn. They do not respawn. But, meh. You got it, but alas, a little late. Where the fuck was Zed? Why was he not killing all of you? Never mind. Maybe he assumed everything was shroomed to hell. But personal thing, you killed your bot lane, go do Drake. Doesn't matter the turret's there, you can always take that later. Lee Sin has built damage, it's very squishy. Teemo has a... Well, I know why he has a Zhonya's, but I guess he's too dumb to fucking use it. Oh look! That actually wasn't too bad. Wait, why did I flash back to Teemo? Stolen. So you got a 6 and 1. Well, you know what I'm gonna say. You have 6 kills, but that farm is atrocious. I know in some cases you could argue that you're under so much pressure that you can't do it, but you haven't even got 100 by 19 minutes. I don't know. I generally view it as being markedly bad. Malphite. Malphite is taking the kills. But basically you're at 20 minutes without your Infinity Edge. I think you should be able to afford it if you went back, but it's cutting it. Because this farm is not good. Malphite, what are you doing? Oh dear. Oh! He got Mr. Yeed. And not a single fuck was given that day. Teemo is trying to stay with the team, and therefore I automatically know that you will probably fail miserably late game because he doesn't do it. What kind of a play was that? You had an ult, but you didn't use it. Why not? Oh my dear God. I know this is silver. Unfortunately, there will always be people this special. Lee Sin, that was also a terrible fucking idea. Why? Oh, Zed's a coward, right? Urgot is missing a few brain cells, and I don't know. I was gonna say a few other rude things, but I must keep this as clean as possible. I don't know why. Infinity Edge, Avarice. Yeah, but you have the most gold in the game, but I still feel you should be farming better. I can't really tell much because your support is not exactly one I would call orthodox, and given the circumstances, the only thing you could have done was be aggressive yourself. Which is, from what I understand of Leslie, is something that ADC should not be doing. He's normally following the support's lead of opening up with aggression. Which, all things considered, considering how it's Malphite... Oh my dear god, epic fail. Chase the Yi. Fine. Except there are two of you killing that, and you should be leaving the building. This instant. It's like... I have no idea why Lee Sin went in when there are two of you here. That's his problem, right? Unfortunately, you have got a grand total of Teemo on the front line. Lee Sin is about to die. Malphite, who is busy... Let's not even go there. Why would you go back into this fight? It's now 4v2, and you're still trying to fight it. I mean, you survive, do you? Just. So I guess you get away with it, but you had to burn Flash when you should have left. Hang on, what the f happened here? You then decide to recall. Right, you know I am really against it. Just walk all the way back and you wouldn't have to deal with this bullshit. Unfortunately, in this case, you ran when you shouldn't have done. He just used his gap closer, failed to kill you. He already used his ult here. All you had to do was kite him down and kill him. You actually could have killed him there as well, but you missed another kill. Someone just... Yeah. No comment. That's not a bad call, since he's there. And the question is, can you smite? No, you can't! I would have strongly advised against ever making a Baron play. Under no pressure, fails. Why were you here? I understand you want to go up to help Yi, but it's like, by the time you get there, you're already in a terrible position. No, by the time you get there, that fight would be over. As I said quite a few times with this, why do you assume that you can just walk this small distance back to the turret when this turret is almost about to die anyway? Squish. Sometimes, the other thing I have to question about you is purely your decision making about what is safe and what is not. It is shown many times. Once here, terrible idea, and then once here, which is, I don't know what you were doing. And this game is now slowly slipping away from you. Why are you not rallying the scrubs? You are also wandering around by yourself, which is generally a bad idea. Like, there's 4 of them, and now there's 1 of you. What? I'm confused. Like, I don't get it. You're lucky Zed's here. Because if there's anything else, he would have come and killed you. Oh no, it's someone... Jarvan, please stop being bad! It's like, your stupidity is not being punished because of stupidity. But can you see what I mean? Again, 4 of them, 1 of you. You managed to get the kill, but you had no right to get it. In addition, why is Teemo not shrooming everything there is? Oh look, you're getting picked up 1 by 1. So now you're just now going to be Mrs. Autism and push this as far as you can, which isn't very fast at all. You're just not grouping. Wow, he flashed. Headshot, but nothing to follow. That's not a headshot, he didn't die. Oh my god, Teemo flash when to... Oh, he should have died. ADC and support was here to back him up. Would have been 3v1. Snuffed it. So bloodthirsty. I will still like to point out, you have 130 farm, almost 30 minutes. This is generally terrible. In all senses of the word, it is terrible. So now you shove. You're finally in one group, and you have ample opportunity to actually engage. You're on 50% health somehow. My honest thing is, you should either find somewhere to regenerate, or you should be going back. Because Zed, if he had any clue whatsoever, would be killing you. Instantly. Stop Wing shit and start regenerating. You have... like, this... Oh my god, what the fuck is this build? I was gonna say, you have this for initiation, you have this for initiation. This has been changed. No, it doesn't. You have two forms of pretty solid initiation, and you decided... Oh my god. He went for the fucking assassin. Why did you not shoot him? The one thing I always complain about in ranked is you could not have expected Urgot to initiate. Fine. But, and it's a very big but, is you're shooting Zed, right? And you decided to run instead of kill him, even though he's one shot away from death. And then you flash when you're already dying. Oh my god, so many major sins. So many major sins. That was two major errors on your part. I don't know whether that could have changed any differently, because he did something retarded. Teemo is fucking Teemo and being completely useless. And I don't know why the fuck they're blaming you, because the major errors, you did make them, but they weren't game crippling errors. But what you really did wrong, you could have farmed harder. And oh my god, what the fuck? Lol. Well, he sort of knows the theory, but he's sort of fallen off a bit after deciding to buy so much damage. It's like major things that I would ask you if you wanted to, my advice is to want to improve farming, like taking the initiative sometimes because you really have to, is why I take a solo lane, because you have no one to blame but yourself. Your decision making is sometimes incredibly bad. It was just, that was at least 3 times where you made a decision that was just undeniably poor. I mean, it was in one of them you got away with it, but I think the other 2 you pretty much snuffed it. One you're gonna die anyway, but it was still just showed inherent weaknesses in what your gameplay is. It makes any sense. Like flashing when you're already dead, not hitting someone when you should be doing it. It's like your immediate instinct is I'm taking damage, I must flee. When actually, well, he's one shot away from dying, but you didn't do it, and oh my god, Zed died. What the f... OP! Oh god, he's playing his own game. Why, therefore, are you not pushing in order to support him before he snuffs the inevitable bucket? It's okay. He flashed, didn't he? Yes, he did. Oh my god, what a retard. Right, you're now at this stage. You have 3. Just like, don't really know what you could do. I don't even know what you're meant to do against heavy health. Does this Blade the Ruined King on Ashe even work? Don't know. Sona has a fucking death cap. I never thought this day would come, but I honestly want to find whoever fuck made these changes at Riot and light a fire under them. Oh dear. Oh dear. Kill the turret, kill the turret, kill the turret. Please kill the turret. Oh dear. I can see this going horribly out of control. It was going so well, but then you all got really overconfident. First thing is first, right? Again, the group is moving, but you are not. You are now, and then one moment later, you're not. I have no idea why. Oh, you got caught on the other side. I questioned... Oh no, you stopped. But still... And you flashed forward when you had no reason to, and then you're stuck on the turret when quite clearly this was coming over to grope you, because, you know, first it's furries and then it's tentacle fucking porn from Riot. GG, OP. Like, where is Zed? Zed is going to come in and murder all of you. You got the turret, but yeah. Teemo is in melee range and doesn't know how to time that correctly. Damn, Zed has ulted me. Better press it immediately. Cleanup crew has arrived. It's like Warmogs? Warmogs has a fucking hat. It's just 3 people have health and you don't really have an answer for it. I know you're building a Guardian Angel, but I don't know. I'm no ADC expert. I honestly don't know what you could have done besides build Blade. You are staying in melee range. Please stop. One at a time. Oh dear. So, in general, you did make mistakes, right? You did make mistakes. You could have done this better. You could have done many things better. Right? The positioning is naturally much better than I thought it would be, but your decision making in some instances is really bizarre. And I hope you can agree with me with that when I just pointed them out. But honestly, in some cases, you can blame your team. And in this instance, you have a fucking Teemo who wants to blame everybody else. You have an Urgot whose build makes him want to fucking not even cry. It's just... No, let's just run to crucify him. You're playing Urgot, who is notoriously known for being short range, therefore does not work as an ADC, and has to build tank. Not building tank is being blown up. You had a support Malphite, who, like, sort of didn't want to initiate. Did not want to initiate at all and was sort of useless for most of the damn laning phase, and therefore you're by yourself. But nonetheless, your farm is still poor, so it's a mixed bag, really. Could you have done it any better? It might have done, because that one kill you could have gotten on Soda might have meant you would have snowballed the lane even faster, and then you might have been able to carry. It's theory, but you missed that early kill, and that one early kill is literally all it takes to snowball. I know they reduced snowballing, not that I understand why, but alas they did. And that will conclude this video. Honestly, I'm looking forward to the next one you send me when you have a proper support. Because it will be very, very interesting. My name is Soviet. Have fun.